For nearly 2,000 years, the story of Jesus has been told in a single way. But what if an essential truth was deliberately hidden? A secret text, buried in the sands of time, that unveils cosmic mysteries and challenges everything we thought we knew about faith, the soul, and the universe. This is the enigma of Pistis Sophia, a lost gospel that many believe holds the true revelation of Jesus, entrusted not to the most famous apostles, but to a forgotten figure, Mary Magdalene. To unravel this mystery, we must travel back in time to the sands of Egypt, where a dormant secret was brought to light. Welcome, noble Templar travelers. Today, I invite you on a journey into the depths of one of the most fascinating and controversial texts in history, the Pistis Sophia. What does it conceal? Why was it silenced? And what do its secrets reveal about the true nature of existence? Brace yourself, what you're about to uncover could transform your view of the past and the future. In 1945, on the banks of the Nile River, a peasant made a discovery that would shake the world. A clay jar containing dozens of ancient texts, hidden for centuries. These were the Nag Hammadi manuscripts, a lost library of early Christianity. Among them, one text stood out, the Pistis Sophia, a tome spanning hundreds of pages, brimming with cosmic visions and mystical dialogues. The Pistis Sophia belongs to Gnosticism, a spiritual movement from the early centuries of Christianity. For the Gnostics, salvation didn't come from blind faith but from gnosis, the direct knowledge of divine truth. These teachings, deemed secret, were preserved in texts that challenged the emerging orthodoxy. But why were they hidden? The Nag Hammadi discovery was like unearthing a time capsule. The Pistis Sophia introduces us to a different Jesus, a cosmic guide who spent 11 years teaching mysteries to his disciples, with Mary Magdalene at the heart of the revelation. But who, or what, is Pistis Sophia? And why was this text so feared? This brings us to an even more intriguing question. What if the Pistis Sophia is not just a text, but the key to a universal mystery? At the heart of the Pistis Sophia lies a cosmic narrative. Pistis means faith, Sophia, wisdom. She is a divine emanation, a spark from the realm of light, dwelling in the pleroma, the divine fullness. Driven by a desire to know the supreme light, Sophia ventures beyond her domain but falls into the regions of chaos, where matter and darkness reign. Pursued by dark beings called archons, Sophia cries out for salvation. Her journey is a powerful allegory, the human soul, a divine spark, lost in the material world, facing suffering and ignorance. As scholar Elaine Pagels put it, Sophia's story is our story, the quest for redemption through knowledge. Sophia's fall is more than a myth, it's a mirror of the human condition. And this is where Jesus enters, not as a traditional savior, but as a guide revealing the path to liberation. But why is Mary Magdalene the key to these teachings? This brings us to a shocking revelation. What if Mary Magdalene was far more than history has told us? In the Pistis Sophia, the resurrected Jesus is not merely an earthly teacher, he is a cosmic guide. For 11 years, he reveals to his disciples the mysteries of the 13 Aeons, celestial realms that separate the soul from divine fullness, and the archons, guardians who trap souls in ignorance. Yet the disciple who shines brightest is Mary Magdalene. Called the woman of vision, Magdalene asks profound questions, interprets teachings, and is praised by Jesus above the others. While disciples like Peter show confusion or jealousy, she displays a unique understanding. As theologian Karen King put it, Magdalene represents the feminine wisdom that orthodoxy sought to erase. Mary Magdalene's centrality in the Pistis Sophia is revolutionary. She is not just a follower, she is the bearer of gnosis. But why was this vision suppressed? And what do the mysteries of the Aeons reveal about our own spiritual journey? Now, an even deeper question, what if the Pistis Sophia offers us a roadmap for the liberation of the soul? The text details how the soul, a divine spark, can ascend through the 13 Aeons, overcoming the archons guarding the portals with rituals, prayers, and the mysteries taught by Jesus. This journey is universal. As scholar Marvin Meyer put it, the Pistis Sophia invites us to awaken to the light within us. For the Gnostics, salvation doesn't come from an institution but from a personal awakening. The quest for gnosis is a call to self-discovery. But if these teachings were so powerful, why were they erased from history? Who feared the light of Sophia? This brings us to a final mystery, who tried to erase the Pistis Sophia, and why? As Christianity solidified in the 4th century, the Orthodox Church established a single doctrine, rejecting alternative views. The Pistis Sophia, with its emphasis on gnosis, personal experience, and Mary Magdalene's leadership, posed a threat to the emerging hierarchy. Condemned as heretical, it was banned, its followers persecuted, and its texts destroyed. But the truth cannot be silenced forever. The 1945 Nag Hammadi discovery unveiled the diversity of early Christianity, bringing voices like Mary Magdalene's to light. As Elaine Pagels said, these texts show us what was lost and what we can still reclaim. Now, the final piece of the puzzle: how does Sophia's wisdom live on today? The Pistis Sophia is more than a lost text, it's a call to gnosis, to the pursuit of inner light. It reminds us that the spiritual journey is personal, complex, and eternal. As Templar travelers through time, our role is to bring forth these forgotten traditions, not to impose truths, but to inspire reflection and expand our understanding of what it means to be human. Our journey through the Pistis Sophia led us through echoes of a veiled gospel, the enigmatic figure of Mary Magdalene, and the mysteries of the Aeons, fragments of a wisdom that endures through time. Perhaps we don't have answers, but now, we have new questions. Share your reflections in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to join us on more journeys through the past. See you on the next journey. Bye.